As long as the works by talented artists were prized and sought after, there were individuals manufacturing and selling their forgeries. In recent years, the business in counterfeit paintings has skyrocketed. Most of the fakes are sold on the internet, but also by many art galleries and auction houses. Luckily, these are not so difficult to recognize. To do that, all you need are two simple tools. First one is an ultraviolet light. This pocket-sized light was purchased at Walmart for under $10, and it works perfectly. All ultraviolet lights need to be used in dark or near dark. In a moment, you will see how. Keep in mind that it takes decades for an oil paint to go through a complex process of aging. As a result, oil paint of different age luminesces differently in ultraviolet light. This painting was finished less than a year ago. Notice how dark in ultraviolet light various colors look, even though in reality some are blue, red, green, or brown. This is a 60-year-old picture. The colors are getting gray because oil in the paint is slowly desiccating. And this one was painted 99 years ago. All the colors luminesce uniformly even, not much different in relationship to each other as when seen in natural light. His signature doesn't stand out. The value of art is determined by the name of a person who created it. A picture by an unknown painter has lesser market value than a similar painting by a known artist. To dupe a prospective buyer, a swindler acquires an older picture by an unknown painter and signs it with the name of the artist whose work has value and brings good money. To demonstrate the process, I used a fragment of a 70-year-old canvas and instead of a signature, wrote the word fake on it. To a naked eye, the letters seem consistent with the rest of the painting. But under ultraviolet light, a new paint luminesces black, and you can tell immediately it was added much later, after the original paint had time to settle in age. Some artists sign their work by incising their name into fresh paint, usually with the pointy end of a painted brush handle. To capitalize on this technique, forgers scratch a signature into an older painting. As it cannot be detected by an ultraviolet lamp, they think it a sure method to dupe an unsuspecting consumer. To detect their handiwork, all you need is a second tool, a magnifying glass. This is how a genuinely incised signature would look like in magnification. The lines are smooth and fluid. The edges of each letter are soft. As the swindler is working with a painting whose paint is now dry and brittle, the new signature cannot come out anything like this. I used another old picture for this demonstration and scratched the word signature onto it. When you see a scratched signature whose lines under magnification looked as forced, irregular, and jagged as these, stay away from that painting. It is a sure sign of forgery.